Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing Impasto. I don't know too much about the game. I think the game centers around a specific artist, but Impasto is a specific technique in art where I think the paint is laid on really thick and then you can do some crazy intricate brushstrokes within. So think of Van Gogh's Starry Night, for instance. When dry, it has like a really intense texture due to those deep lines that are being made. I think it kind of gives the illusion of the paint and other items that you've drawn, like maybe you have really thick flowers in there, they're like pulling out of the painting. So it gives kind of an illusionary look of real life in a really, I don't know, abstract way. So I'm curious to see how this game will use those features of the art style to complement like the narrative that they're going for. I think this is specifically a game around the artist Goya, Francisco Goya. He did, I think, I don't remember the exact title, but like Saturn Eating His Son, which is this image of this like big kind of trolley looking guy eating a young human, it seems. And then I'm presuming all of the art that we're seeing on screen right now are also from Goya, but I don't actually know. I don't know very much about this. This was just for free on Steam. Why not check it out? It looks cool. The sleep of reason produces monsters, Francisco Goya. So yeah, it is. It is the artist I thought. Between me downloading it and me starting the game, there's been some time. Spain, 1823. Presuming that's within the artist's lifetime.
To my dear Mariano.
Mariano.
I write to inform you that I will soon be leaving Spain behind. Know that I sail from her with a heavy heart. But the Spain I am leaving is not the one I once knew. War and sickness are everywhere. I tried my best to keep faith. But through my waning health, my body is telling me what my heart tried to ignore. It's time to stop fighting. For what time I have left, I would like to know peace.
Journal, photos.
Understand why I cannot bear.
I can't look at that.
House. So I'm leaving it to you, the hands of the future.
Trying to
be prepared for what I have left you. It will be hard to understand, and at times it may even frighten you. My mind has taken me down dark roads better left untraveled. And even within the best of us,
shrooms.
The sleep of reason produces monsters.
We just read that.
With love, Goya.
Oh, so we are just surrounding ourselves with the work of Goya. We are not Goya himself. That works too. Zooming in on this paper while the wagon was rattling is just motion sickness simulator, I swear. I felt like the wave that comes with my first feeling of motion sick. What an interesting looking game. Oh, I love that. Brushstrokes. La Quinta del Sordo. Explore the house. Grandfather's time in this house marks a dark period in his history. You must try and understand the reasons for his disappearance. Did he disappear in real life? Was he a real person? He must have been. There's a candle already lit. Interesting. This creature whispering into an old man's ear. And it gives off whispers. Oh, how fun! I mean, if I walked into a house and my paintings were singing and speaking to me, I would cry, but... Read. Doctor's note, a letter from Signora Arietta to grandfather. The true court painter. I speak to you now as both your personal physician and a friend, which is why this letter is penned with the heaviest of hearts. I know you must seek relief from your inexplicable deafness, but it is a relief that medicine simply cannot provide. I will pray for your health and that the hardship you have suffered does not warp your wondrous imagination. If your hearing is to ever return, it will be the Lord who grants it to you, not I. With best wishes and warm regards, Eugenio Garcia Arietta. like a procession of madness. All these people are falling upon each other. I don't know anything about Goya's art. It's a lot of people that are just rapping forever away from a town. A baby? It is interesting that their faces are so deformed. Are you stuck in the ground? Or are you the baby crying? Oh, a goat. Oh. A dark seance among the people. Or if it's just how he paints people. Interesting. She's holding a knife then. He is crying. Is she threatening him? Oh my. Ooh. Oh, something terrible happened there. Tarnished medallion, proof of one's place within the Royal Order of Spain, an order of knights and renowned citizens, yet it looks to have never seen the light of day. Oh, this one! I think this one is Saturnating a Sun. I'm not actually sure. About the name, I mean. Here's the munching and crunching there. A key. House key, a rusty key. It should open a different part of the house. To open your bag, press I. Oh, what a fun bag. Put in hand. Oh, fun. Alright. Can't hurt to have it out. What a cute little library room. I would have every wall just covered in bookshelves. It's like that door we can't go through. Oh, there's up there as well. To unlock. Cane. Goya's cane, grandfather's walking stick. He always seemed so much happier during the days he could step outside without it. But as his illness worsened, he came to rely upon it more and more. My great-grandmother really hated that she needed a walking stick to get around. She used my grandfather's for a little bit, but they were much different heights, so she had to rely on a walker eventually. Royal decree, the king's manifesto, penned at the end of a long and brutal war. Grandfather had hoped it would be the first step in a brighter future. However, it instead ordered the destruction of the Constitution, mass arrests, and the restoration of the Inquisition. I believe that is true. Spooky hallway. A dog in a storm? Like a sandstorm? Two people floating above. Sounds like war. Yeah. We've got people in red over here, like a red hat, shooting at these other people. I don't know anything about the art. I wish I had more art history to talk to you about. Excuse me. There's a baby in your hand? Snapping scissors? I wish there was a little blurb about each painting. Like, my grandfather painted this. Blah, blah, blah. Two people fighting. Reminds me of Cain and Abel, but... beautiful art. That's very clean for having no one here forever. Goya really liked to paint huge scenic pieces with a lot of detail and just tons of people. Was it... I mean, people being together seems to be a huge part of his reason for painting. There's just always people together apart from this dog. Oh, we stepped through. We're like in a painting now? Mushrooms. Oh, they're cute. I love this style. It's very different from what we were just walking through. It looks great. Oh, my frames are dying a bit. Hello? Oh, it's quite dark. Here then? Did I just get a thing, or did I misunderstand? Oh, I'm seeing like textures through other textures. That does look like the paintings I saw so far. Oh, hello. Or not. Are you just going to walk away? Oh, the sky is very beautiful. I do love the red against all of these dark tones. Beautiful courtyard tree. I really thought something popped up in the bottom right, but it must not have been.
This one looks familiar.
Hello.
Child, name yourself.
Tell them your name.
Mariano Goya.
Oh, I'm a boy?
Oh, we know you, boy. Grandson of the great Francisco de Goya, and a smear upon his legacy.
Rude.
A gambler, a drunkard, and a disappointment.
Maybe a little deserved, but if that's true, but damn.
Are you here to make amends? Won't pick his bones dry.
Maybe a little of A and B.
Shame the way he sees you. Everything but what you truly are.
Yet, you should not have come here.
Why?
This is Zaragoza.
Zaragoza.
Your grandfather's home woven into the paint, and it stands at the brink of collapse. The town portends the dusk, the coming of calamity.
So you know you're made of paint slash a painting.
This is the artist's nightmare. And ye of flesh and bone have no place
It's a very interesting choice to make things that people that we're finding in the paint be a little meta about their circumstances and also Goya. Ask about the masked men outside.
Speak of the holy men. They are the church's inquisition, the blessed bastion. They roam these darkened streets, purging that which does not belong.
Reminds me a little of games like Psychonauts, or, well, we'll go with Psychonauts, where basically you go into the brains of other people or even your own self, and there's things within that try to get you out because you don't belong. You know, your white cells are attacking you to get you out because you don't belong there. Kind of feels like they're implying he painted his mind and sentience out onto the paper.
They suffer not the heretic. By fire and brimstone, they will make our city pure.
Do you like that?
Oh yes, we are all quite familiar with the great Francisco de Goya.
'Twas by his hand that we were painted.
Pride of Spain and last of the old masters. Pity he couldn't change anything.
Like, people just didn't want to learn
Look
his
at
style from him?
So marred in misery that he's brought these lands to ruin.
But then again, I can't imagine a wretch like you would care. It's not like you did before.
It must be very disheartening to be the last person of your generation and not be able to see any people within future generations who want to learn what you've learned from people of the past, or just through pain on your own.
So the boy wishes.
You literally just told me in every sentence that I don't belong here.
That is much easier said than done. But perhaps. Very well, child. If you wish to leave Zaragoza, then seek out the blind man on the edge of town.
Yes.
Hmm.
Consort with a madman like him enough, and I'm sure you'll find your way out of town.
One way or another.
I'm gonna die? The blind guitarist. Sneak through the alley. The two old ones spoke of a blind man through the alley. Perhaps he can help you. Oh, that's very bright windows. Oh, that moon is gorgeous. Similar brushwork to the Impasto style. I only know a little bit about Impasto from studying art through school. And it was never like really big studies. I didn't go for fine arts, I went for web and graphic design. But we had a few art history classes. Presuming here? Yeah. Teaching me gameplay mechanics. Digging a grave? It's quite spooky. Up the stairs, huh? Don't give me a chase sequence. I'm just going to calmly find the old guy with the guitar. You, then? Vendor stalls? Hello.
Come, won't you sit with me? 'Twould be a shame to enjoy these stars alone.
You want me to sit with you? Is that why you have the chair here? Oh, I'm looking backwards.
She was not always like this, you know.
Your guitar?
Please, do not blame Zaragoza for the state she's in. She was once so warm, before this oppressive curse left her fraught with fear and darkness. You see, the hope is bled from her, and she must be reminded of her old days if she is to heal. Here, let me play you a song from her past. It'd do you more good to hear for yourself.
There's definitely a big difference in the recording quality for the two voices. Oh, sheesh! Magic Guitar Man! Oh. But alas, you too are affected by the sadness of the town.
Unfortunately, I know only fragments, and the rest is lost upon sheets scattered throughout the
Oh
town.
my god, you're gonna fetch quest me.
Though they bear the Lord's crosses and noble insignia, they have twisted his teachings to justify man's greed and hatred. Do well to avoid them. Ah, one of the many things these shadows have claimed. Struck with a violent illness, I awoke to find nothing but an endless void of black surrounding me. 'Tis at times hard to endure. You would truly offer me aid.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you.
I'll get the pages for you.
I believe the first sheet still roams around the town,
Roams?
evading all who seek it.
What?
It shan't be easy, and the Inquisition is sure to dog your every step. But know one thing for certain. If you bring me music, I can always play.
How do you... Okay, but how do you read the music if you're blind? Is it in Braille for you? In order to escape Zaragoza, you must find the music sheet. You should begin by searching the sewers. To sprint, huh? Oh, it's a loading thing that pops up in the bottom right. It's underneath me, so you probably can't tell. Oh, camera, come back. Oh, the Inquisition. Oh, I can hide here? Is that what you're telling me? Press F to use, F to peek. When they go past, can I just get out then? Oh. I like the outfits. Bye-bye. Must go into the sewers? Suppose through here? What were they doing in the sewers? There's a lot of lanterns in here. I hear footsteps that are not my own. Oh, not the sewers. I'm still getting there. Oh. Hello. Oh, don't see me. Do not perceive me. You turn once you get there. So I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. If this were a standard RPG, I would go boom, boom, boom. But alas. Will you see me if I'm leaning from here? No? Oh my goodness, that scared me. I'm leaving, goodbye. Oh my gosh. Well, that said, I'm not sure where I go. Oh, here, okay. But then what? He goes this way and I walk down? It'd have to be quite quick. Oh, I see. Okay. Can't believe you don't see me here. I'm just covered by the shadows just enough. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Bye-bye. The fire is sparkling. I think it's the fire. No, it's a page. Oh, come back. Don't leave me. I have to give you to a blind man. You're gonna do it to me, are you? Yeah. It's gonna be quite a jaunt. Oh. Don't come over here. Can I go? It walks quite a bit faster than me when I'm crouching. Okay, that's not so bad. Lots of barrels to hide in. Perhaps this was supposed to be a bit more difficult than it was. I didn't see you! Don't come this way. Are you coming this way? You are. Interesting. Oh. Yes, just keep going. There's a barrel there to hide in. Let's see. You're here? What the heck? I can't get you over there. Jeez. No! I got Inquisition! Your soul was lost in the painting. That's alright. You don't see me. Are you going up? No, you're coming over here. Why are you coming over here? Can you even smack me from down there? Don't go up the stairs. Yes, be gone. Ah ha 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 ha. I live to live another day. Now where are you going? Oh, I love the mist and the fog. Ooh! Uh-oh. Oops. I think it's just like a running sequence. That's okay. Bam! Oh. I wonder if there's much reason to explore. Oh. Oh. Don't come for me. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Get got. Get dunked on. Oh! You look like you can't see me, but I'm definitely just like right here. It's very pretty. All right. Now I did hear that other one over here somewhere. Oh, like, you know, right there maybe. Do I need to back off? Do you come over here? Apparently not. But I think that one definitely goes around. Oh, well, we're running. That was fine. I don't see any more here. Up the ladder still. Inside? There's not a lot I can do inside to hide. Oh my gosh. You played a game with me and now we're having fun, huh? That's quite cool. The paper has been worn with time and smudged by the touch of fingers upon the ink. It must have been very dear to someone. We have to return to the guitarist. Oh my gosh, all the paper fell. The sheet lies safely within your bag. Now you need only return it to the guitarist. Oh goodness. The sewers again? Oh, what an interesting load sequence. Guitarist, where are you? Oh, we just came out here. Hello, my friend.
Ah, you've returned. And by that sound of rustling paper, it seems you were able to chase down the sheet.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I'm beginning to understand. But alas, it's just as I thought.
Oh no.
I fear that this sheet alone is not
I had a
quite
feeling.
enough, and I must ask you to retrieve a second. What little good news I can offer is that it should not be hard to find. The Inquisition has confiscated it. And as with all matters they deem heretical, it lies somewhere within their darkened cathedral.
Gasp.
Of course, getting into the church district and past the many inquisitors who guard it will not be a trifling matter.
No?
Yet we may still be in luck, for I know a woman in town who may know a way to sneak you in. Her
Yes,
name
please.
is Judith, and she often frequents me in this courtyard.
Aw. I will go
Good
speak
luck,
with
my
her.
friend. Know that I appreciate all that you are doing for Zaragoza.
Zaragoza. Speak with Judith. The guitarist told you Judith might know a way into the church. Ask her for help. Oh, are you Judith? You're very pretty. Wow.
Those masked fools have not known peace since you arrived, grandson of Goya. You seem surprised I know of you. Zaragoza might look like she's fallen, but like a desert viper, she's alert, waiting for a chance to strike. I assume you're here for a way into the church district.
Yes.
A barrel wagon runs in and out of the district carrying supplies. That's your way into their domain.
Is
The
it?
melody you seek lies within a vault hidden beneath the cathedral, built to bury what those cowards cannot simply turn to ash.
Paper?
Once you're in the district, find the priest still true to God's cause. He'll give you the key to the graveyard, beyond which lies the vault. Yet beware, the path you take has stolen countless brave souls from Zaragoza.
Why would so many try? What did they need from the depths? Yeah, ask about the vault. Damn.
It gives from us all that gives us hope.
Oh, so you're like your music, your writings, your, I don't know, family.
Meadows, laughter, dance, and old friends. Happy memories from a time long gone. The Goya I knew, all lost to this darkness. Even one of the old gods met his demise there, trapped within that vault.
A god, you say?
Oh, your grandfather was a bit of a rock back when I knew him.
You don't look like you're that old.
Even in the courts, he outwitted those with more riches than worth, painting them as hideous buffoons while convincing them.
Interesting.
Yet roguish as he was, he felt the pain and suffering of the common folk. He wished things to be better. It's a shame what his world has become. The alley to the right of the sewer entrance, that's where you will find the cart. For the sake of Zaragoza, I beseech Lady Luck to take your side this once.
You got it. It is a shame that the voice acting, like the recording quality, dips so much between some of the bits, but otherwise it's really good. I like it. The cart is in the alley to the right of the sewers. Sneak past the guards and hide in the barrel cart. This was the sewers. And over here, right? Oh, I'm already being carried. Away we go. Into the cathedral. I can't see anything out of that hole. Watch, they just like roll me into a fire. Quite a ways to go, huh? We're really on an adventure out here. Oh, I climbed down on my own. I love the cascade of red over that castle. Well, it's a church, but what is a cathedral if not a very heavenly castle? Inquisition, are you here? You are. Oh, don't mind me. That's some intense music. I'm minding my business, you can mind yours. Judas Informant, a priest, holds the key to the graveyard. Find the priest and get the key. So, huh? There's another one there. So I guess we go up this... up to the gallows. Ooh, in every other instance, that has not been the case, so I don't know why I thought it would be here. Oh my goodness. What? What? Who is this spotting me? If you didn't want me to do this, why was it a possibility? Oh, hello. Over there? Oh. I think I just went outside of his frame of... oh. View. That was almost really spooky. Huh. This gate requires a key. Below? I think I have to go now. Oh. Oh, I think I'm a little faster than I'm expecting. Oh my god. You're informant. I didn't realize you were a person. I just thought that there might be something else under here. Goodness. Look at me with your spooky mask. Yeah, you only thought you heard something. You definitely did not hear little me. You found the key, but Judith's friend has already been killed. Enter the graveyard and find the secret entrance to the vault. Wait, do I not? Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, it's been a little bit. Here we go. The puzzle looks strangely familiar. Solve it to open the vault. What puzzle? What? This? No, that's not a puzzle. Did I see something flicker over here? Oh, is it just the rock? Spooky red door. What puzzle? I cannot solve what I cannot find. Oh, this? Oh, do I need the places to be swapped? Ah! I'm like trying to rotate it in a weird way. Oh! Well, okay. Well, that's not what I thought needed to happen, but... okay, the vault lies open before you. Find the music sheet before the Inquisition finds you. Wow, a lot of art. Napkins. Toys? I'm not sure what that thing was. Oh. Did you see that? Maybe I'm losing my mind. Huh. That is scary. A music sheet roughed by... oh, this is the same as earlier. You hold the key to the gates, return to the guitarist, and free Zaragoza. Okay, but what is up with this hole? Because I can't go down there. Yeah. Interesting. Something was chained down there. Do you see it? They're really big shackles. Perhaps Saturn himself? Oh, yeah, there's four shackles in total. Interesting. And escape through the wall. Oh my god. Must be very strong to be able to do that. We left at the front. Oh, is she gone? How's she gonna hear the cool music now? Hello.
Tell me this is no dream. Zaragoza, free at last. Oh, what I would give to see this moment. To have my eyes return for but a second.
It's very sad.
But alas, the sound of freedom will have to suffice. Very well. I believe this is where we part ways. There are few men who could ever hope to depict beauty in the way he could. Yet it is from those to whom God gives the most that he tests the most.
I know people who would agree with that.
His affliction was a tragedy, one to which I can too wholly relate. A painter robbed of his ears, and a musician robbed of his sight. What a pair we made.
True.
Good luck, and may our paths cross again.
Oh, this is quite pretty as well. Is that where we need to go? Oh. Very fucky. I guess we don't have to do the trek ourselves. It's already made for us. I really like the texture. I think they did pay a big homage to Impasto as a style. You can tell they took a lot of care and effort into just the texture of things. It doesn't look like simply a filter they slapped on. Huh. It's Saturn, I suppose, eating. It's a lot of eyes and a gray stone in the middle. Condemnation from God? The killing of a god? Huh. Did God see humanity being terrible and trying to rip apart God, or his son? Oh, Saturn and his son. Got it. I see. His son trying to murder him with a lightning bolt or something. Maybe? Or no, is the blue one Saturn and then he is forced to eat his son because God was like, you're going to overthrow me and my power and I cannot have that. You must commit cannibalism. I don't know the story, if there is one, so if you know it, tell me in the comments. Otherwise, I might look it up at the end of the video. It's been a little while since we did a deep dive. That's some blood. That's more blood. I don't love that for us. It implies our blood is going to be joining, but oh, we have found the one who munches. That's horrifying. Stuck in a perpetual state of chomp chomp. Will you speak to me? That is not someone who wants to speak to me, I think. Where am I going? Am I just running? What a sequence! Okay. Do we have to crouch here? We do have to crouch here. Well, he can't get through, so no big deal, I guess. Are you embarrassed that I've caught you chomping away at your kid? Oh, Oh, there's more blood here, so we're not really safe. This way? I would have anticipated another scream. Oh, did he not actually see me? That's okay. Maybe he's bugged. That's fine. He looks cool enough. I think the game might just be like super forgiving if you're not very good at sneaking, which I'm really not. How are you here? You were behind me. How did you get here so fast? Hello. Are you chill now?
You've seen my sin.
How
I tore my own son
I
apart.
did see that.
Leave now, before my temper once more gets the better of me. You seek to know what happened.
Yeah, actually tell me. I want to know.
It is what always happens, child. I grew old and weak. My son hovered like a vulture,
Right.
waiting to pick my carcass clean.
Is that how Francisco looked at maybe his children and his grandchildren?
I knew I had no choice, that he would turn against me. The prophecy had sworn to me. I was so confident that it was all true. Yet even now, I hear him beg me to stop. 'Tis this cave that broke me, this never-ending solitude. Alone with my thoughts, I felt my reason turn to dust. Perhaps, in the end, trapped in a darkened villa, your grandfather felt the same. This painted world was his heart.
Yeah.
In times past, it was his hopes, his dreams. Now it festers with disgust at what his world had become.
Because of the Inquisition and the horrible things that they enacted upon other people?
He saw the evils in his country and he painted them here. He felt the darkness in himself and painted me. Your grandfather is dying, Mariano. And soon these lands will fade.
Where is our grandfather? You're saying he's dying. I thought he was already dead.
Worlds stay buried, defiled by this curse. But you changed that. You found the light he lost.
Through music?
While he was off to play the fool, he was never blind to your many vices. Yet, as you know, he always believed in you. Walk tall, son of Goya, for I believe you have proved him right.
Interesting. I did not think personal redemption arc was what we were going through here, but all right. What an interesting sequence. It looks good. Oh. I see. Oh my gosh, pretty. No, it's over! Oh no, I could have played a much longer game. I love the graphic style. I love the art. They chose a lot of different elements to make the game visualize elements of Goya's work. And it's interesting to see his story told in this way. wonder how many writings are out there in the world for Goya's thoughts and feelings on how his home became corrupted by the Inquisition and all that was happening, basically a holy war, if you want to call it that. I do not know if he ever kept diaries or notations, or if it was only through his work and maybe anyone who survives of his lineage. It's a game made by a lot of people. I want to make sure that we get all their names in, so I don't want to just skip it. The song is pretty. I really think the game could have been longer with more investigations of what was happening in the town and different paintings. An enjoyable experience, so it really didn't need to be longer, and it doesn't. I felt like I was just getting settled and comfy into the game. So on the Wikipedia page for Goya, which I will link down below so you can read the page as well, this is 1819, 1822, much later in his life. Records of Goya's later life are relatively scant, and ever politically aware, he suppressed a number of his works from this period, working instead in private. He was tormented by a dread of old age and fear of madness. Goya had been a successful and royally placed artist, but withdrew from public life during his final years. From the late 1810s, he lived in near solitude outside Madrid in a farmhouse converted into a studio. The house had become known as La Quinta del Sordo, the House of the Deaf Man, after the nearest farmhouse that had coincidentally also belonged to a deaf man. Art historians assume Goya felt alienated from the social and political trends that followed the 1814 restoration of the Bourbon monarchy, and that he viewed these developments as reactionary means of social control. In his unpublished art, he seems to have rallied against what he saw as a tactical retreat to medievalism. It is thought he had hoped for political and religious reform, but like many liberals, became disillusioned when they restored the Bourbon monarchy and Catholic hierarchy rejected the Spanish Constitution of 1812. At the age of 75, alone and in mental and physical despair, he completed the work of his 14 black paintings, which we have all seen through this game, all of which were executed in oil directly onto the plaster walls of his house. Goya did not intend for the paintings to be exhibited, did not write of them, and likely never spoke of them. Around 1874, 50 years after his death, the works were taken down and transferred to a canvas support by owner Baron Frederick Emile de Erlanger. Many of the works were significantly altered during the restoration, and in the works of Arthur Louveau, what remain are, at best, a crude facsimile of what Goya painted. The effects of time on the murals, coupled with the inevitable damage caused by the delicate operation of mounting the crumbling plaster on canvas, meant that most of the murals suffered extensive damage and a loss of paint. Today, they are on permanent display at Museo de Prado, Madrid. Interesting. So this is an interesting game. I like that it covers the tail end of his life and these paintings that we have that are lost and otherwise not noteworthy enough for the artist to commentate on them in a way that would help future viewers of his art, which isn't to say that the art is without commentary, just that it was such a self-made endeavor that he likely did not see the point and perhaps was ashamed of what caused him to paint it so much that he just chose to hide. I wonder how many people during that time tried to come by him. I guess many wouldn't know how to read and write, and they would have a very difficult time speaking with one another. And if his mental illness was enough to drive people away in that regard as well, it would be a very, not only self-isolated, but just isolating experience, especially if you have jealousy over the hearing and quote-unquote normal lives of others, but even just wanting to get away from the monarchy and the invasion of the people. Anyway, that's been it for this game. I really enjoyed this one. It's beautiful, it's interesting. Wish it was longer because I was just getting comfortable, but I'm glad we have what we do. Thank you to the devs who made it. If you're interested, the Steam link will be down below. Otherwise, that's been it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!